there were bad choices that I wish, you know, if I was a mature 40-year-old and doing that and could go back, I would, you know, play it differently.
Virtual reality.
Hi, I'm Danny.
And I'm Evan.
And we are in person today because, Evan, you came to town for our explosive, fun, chic live show.
Oh my God, it was so much fun. I'm so happy to be here in the city, but I'm really happy that our live show caused some drama, Danny, that we get to talk about today.
How we did not set out or intend to, you know, make any headlines or cause any trouble. You know, we just like everybody to get along.
Oh, especially Heidi Silva and Ramona Singer. They are just besties for the resties at this point, right?
Oh, they're forever. I can't wait for Sai to just have some turtle time with her.
And maybe live on stage at BravoCon. I honestly truly feel like we're doing Sai and Ramona both a favor because we are setting them up for the most epic squash that beef little mini episode we could ever dream of.
Because after, I mean, Sai said on stage, at Chelsea Table on stage with us, that she would not want Ramona in her Ultimate Girls trip. She does not. She did not like her energy. Uba even said a little bit that Sai gave her a kind of like, at a recent fashion show event.
So we just saw her in the last event and Sai was like,
oh wait! So did you get your revenge on Ramona?
oh, she did today.
There's nothing to get. That's just Ramona's personality.
did I tell
Ramona's
you?
not thinking about me. But this is Uba at our last event. She's like, go talk to her.
I was like, come, please,
Go say hi to her.
Let's go. She's like,
I was like, wait a minute. She was total a-hole to me, and I'm supposed to say, hey, girl, remember me?
Yeah, so Sai really kind of didn't hold back, and she hasn't been holding back about how Ramona's energy to her has been subpar, and I like that she's hitting it back there with the singer.
Well, the singer Stinger came out in full force on her Turtle Time podcast with Avery Singer, which, you know, we love Ramona and Avery so much. They've done our live show too. But on the podcast, Ramona was saying that she thinks Sai is just using her, Ramona, the longest living OG of the RHONY franchise, for a little bit of publicity.
I just don't understand why it's so mean-spirited for no reason. Like why? Why would someone lie when we have actual threads?
Well, it could be what you said. She wants to be relevant in the press, and what better way to be relevant than to say something? Listen, the press doesn't want her to say, "Oh, I love Ramona. She's my mentor now. She's giving me help on how to be a better person on the show and how to be more natural and not so forced. And she's giving me tips because she's a seasoned OG." They're not going to write about that. But if she writes, oh, that Ramona was so mean to me, that's just Ramona, she's just mean, that's going to be in the press because the press likes negativity and maybe she just wants to be in the press.
I mean, I just like that they know each other in this world and are not going to be like, you know what, let's just agree to disagree. They're like, no, we're going to disagree until one of us backs down. And I think Ramona's underestimating Sai a little bit.
I think she is underestimating Sai, but I also think that they're underestimating each other possibly. I think that they each have what it takes to be really good friends.
I don't know if Sai watched all of OG RHONY. She would love how Ramona hosts at the Hamptons. There's so much food, elegance, I think Wi-Fi for all. I think Sai would like the lower level.
Yeah.
Because it's a gorgeous lower level. I would love the lower level.
Think of all the photos that
she could have
Sai
on
would
there.
take. Yeah, she could take her ring light down there.
And the stairs.
It'd be so chic. And the thing about Sai is she always knows how to make any situation look like a stellar photo op magic moment. She was posing everywhere during the live show. She looked so incredible. So yeah, she could totally make the lower level look like a castle.
The palace. I don't know if, what I'm worried for. Well, I'm excited Winter House is coming back.
Yes.
I get worried about that house because I don't know if wherever they film doesn't have trash bags or they just refuse to throw anything out. Because it's kind of like a scratch and sniff to me where I'm just smelling through the screen.
It's like smell-o-vision.
Yes,
Yeah.
deeply that. Oh my God. I'm not shading Tom Schwartz. I'm sure he's showering very frequently there. But he also seems to be, I think he is showering because he's trying to impress a girl.
So Katie Flood from Below Deck.
The floodgates are opening.
Yes. If he's lucky, but he's kind of upset that her name is Katie because he said it feels like a little weird, which I understand, but it doesn't stop him because in the trailer we see that they get themselves into the bathroom, she's ripping off the bra, they close the door, they're doing all the things.
Katie's so hot, but I can never hook up with someone named Katie. This is the universe with me. It's a good joke.
Who else is doing things in that trailer, which kind of shocked me? Corey.
I know.
Corey and Sam, they're apparently not exclusive, which
I know.
I thought, they've been posting like they're about to get married.
I know. Well, and see, the thing is, I'm so confused about the timeline of it all because Winter House, I believe, was filmed in February. Sam came here in studio in April to confirm that they were together. So maybe in February they weren't totally exclusive. But when Sam broke down the timeline of their relationship, it seemed like things got really serious after last summer, which means the fall, which means before February, which means what the hell is he doing with the Malia chick from Below Deck?
It seems like Sam is going to be watching some confessionals, not that happy. I don't think they're going to be watching together.
And then Sam, I don't know if you saw this part in the trailer, but Sam and Malia go at it, and Malia's like, I really respect like what you guys have got going on, and Sam is like Lindsay Hubbard style activated. She's like, clearly you don't.
He hasn't labeled you his girlfriend, but I respect that you guys are.
You clearly
And
don't.
he-
Look at me. You clearly don't.
Clearly you don't. And Malia doesn't really know what to say, but I can't wait to see how that turns out.
Sam really is in the school of hubs.
She is.
It's a good school no matter what anybody says. It's great for reality TV.
100%.
Well, you know who loves to make some headlines from reality TV? Tom Sandoval, because did you see the cringe clip of his well wishes to Ariana? I can't.
Oh my God, yeah, guys, just watch this and try not to.
Ariana's going on Dancing with the Stars. Will you be voting? Will you be watching?
I will, and I will be voting for her. I think she's going to do really well. She's got a lot of natural ability when it comes to dancing. She's been wanting to be on the show for a long time, and I'm super stoked for her. I hope she does really well. I think she will.
And I really hope that Ariana isn't watching that because I don't want like the spirit of Sandoval to impact her Dancing with the Stars journey whatsoever. And I really hope there is not a Sandoval-inspired tango.
I do hope she dances like the first one to like a very instrumental Raise Your Glass, the theme song. Oh. Right? Like a little moody moment like that.
Okay, do you know what I really need though?
What?
Okay, Ariana's a really big Britney Spears fan, and we have talked about Britney Spears a lot at events when I run into Ariana. And during the whole Free Britney movement situation, we would have like talks about Free Britney. Jamie Lynn Spears is on Dancing with the Stars, and I'm just interested to see how their interactions will play out. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
The mess. I mean, well, I don't know how Jamie and Ariana are gonna get along. I do know that you know some people that are rooting so hard for Ari, right?
Yes, the winners of Love Island USA this season, Hannah and Marco. They are really big Vanderpump Rules fans, especially Hannah, who freaked the F out when Ariana came into the villa this season and did her little appearance and hosted that game. But Hannah, it seems like Ariana always knew that Hannah was going to be a big deal and was going to win this season because Ariana slid into her DMs after the fact, and they're making plans to meet up and hang out and be besties and all of that. So I'm loving this.
I'm loving that. I want that brunch invite.
Oh, yes. I know. Hannah's hoping it's at Something About Her. I did have to tell her I don't think it's open quite just yet. But maybe she'll be invited to the grand opening with us. Hannah, what was going through your head, though, when Ariana rolled in as a fan of Vanderpump Rules? Were you just like freaking out?
It was like my reality worlds are colliding. Like, I literally just finished her season not that long ago, and it was the biggest thing ever, like Sandoval. And so first I see like a blonde. I'm like, oh, maybe it's a blonde show. I also thought it was someone from past seasons, but I said, Ariana. I was like, oh my goodness. And I ran up to her and I gave her a hug. And I'm like, oh my goodness, she loves Love Island. She's here. I was like, they're doing it this season. And the fact that she was there to play, she's just so cool. Like, she's just so personable, and like, she's so amazing in person too. So it was so fun.
Have you been communicating with her?
Oh yeah, I have. Yeah.
About that.
So, yes. So a good friend of hers, has been messaged my sisters when they had my account. But then they messaged you when I got out. So, we'd love to do lunch, me and Ariana, with you soon. I said, literally, anytime, let me know. I will drop everything to go have lunch with them. Ariana.
Oh my God, add something about her.
Add something about her, exactly. I was thinking the same thing.
And you know who else I think should come with?
Who?
Spidey.
Yes, oh my God, yes, Spidey.
Right.
I'm still glowing from that whole experience. So we got to go to the Spotify studios and record Spidey's podcast, The 16th Minute, and then they returned the favor and did VirtualRealiTea, and it was the best 2 hours of our lives.
Like, the amount of ground we covered, from back then to present day. We talked about LC. We talked about Meghan and Harry. We kind of dove into everything, like the paparazzi pictures, plastic surgery. Any question, this is what I love about them. Anything you want to know, either you can ask or they'll just tell you before.
They're so down to talk about anything. What was kind of like the biggest surprise or revelation from the conversation, would you say, for you?
Honestly, when they talked about why the reboot didn't work, when they kind of were like how they were signing up for the show and everybody else kind of like weren't ready to put their whole life out there and like not really giving it their all.
Yeah.
How about you?
I think the biggest revelation for me is that Heidi is kind of considering like a world tour of China.
Oh
with her,
yeah,
with
like
her music
sincerely.
career. Like I'm gonna fly to China. The biggest revelation is that I know now that I will dip into my 401k to go to Heidi's Chinese pop tour.
Passport's ready.
Yeah.
And while we'll give you a little sneak peek of that, the full episode drops tomorrow, and it's also her birthday tomorrow, right?
It is her birthday, so happy birthday, Heidi Montag. We love you so much, our Virgo queen, our pop superstar.
Virgo's Grove.
Yes, we were. I'm just gonna say it. Like, I was always Team Heidi, and it's 2023, and I'm owning it.
On the right side of history.
That's right, baby.
I think the worst call would happen again. Once Tony DeSanto told us The Hills was done, and that they were just as the collector, she was called. Once it got so desperate, just trying to destroy us in the last season, that we were just like, the way the edit looks, like we're insane, but we just knew what was happening. The show's over. They're just trying to milk. And the way we always played along, as Heidi said it before, is they would say, we'll redeem you in the next story arc. We knew there was no redemption. We knew this is it. Like that joke, okay, gotcha.
Right.
We now know it's over.
I got the next round.
Yeah. So going back, if I could have a time machine, the decision of just like which was just so hard because it's like, oh my God, like the party's over kind of thing, that acceptance and having that emotional journey while dealing with so much real family drama on both parts that was created by the show with the producers and people making bad decisions. It was just so much came together at that time that there were bad choices that I wish, if I was a mature 40-year-old and doing that and could go back, I would, play it differently.
What were some of the choices that you made during that kind of like dissension?
We just shouldn't have even gone on camera. We were getting paid. Once at that stage, we didn't have to film to get paid. So eventually we said, fine, we're done. And it looks like we got kicked off the show, but we just walked because it was just so.
We got paid out.
Yeah, we got. So it was like, so we should have done
Cashing
it.
that check?
We should have just not been on season 6.
I don't need no call sheet.
I won't be there.
Season 6, we shouldn't have just even showed up and got the check and it not looked like. Because that's the stuff people are like, where I look extra crazy, Heidi looks beautiful.
Do you guys remember the first time you got papped? And what did it feel like?
I think one of the first times that I got papped is when Spencer called it on Brody and us and Lauren at the Grove. At this
at the movie theater.
At the movie theater, I think
and
that
Lauren
was the first time.
So mad. I called the paparazzi. I was like, what?
But she was like happy after.
So mad.
She's like, oh my gosh, like pulling your
oh
sweater
my
over.
God.
Spencer's like
not me.
pulling off. That's why I called them. Like, let them see your face.
Yeah, because they're still gonna use a photo, but then they're just gonna be like.
She's like, wait, but I think this is what I'm supposed to do to look cool. Like, do I,
You're like, babe, smile.
Big teeth.
Yeah.
That was the first. But that was also when she started like, wait, I don't like this. Like he's masterminding over me, and like I have an agent and a manager.
Right. Like she was very methodical and serious about lines that she said, everything she did. She'd get in arguments with the producers. She talked to him sometimes like shocking. Like, oh my gosh, you'll talk to him like that? Good for you. Say this for me. Like, no, Adam, I am not. I'd be like, whoa, yeah. Ditto, I'm on her team, until a turn, and then like you're on the other side. It's not
That's
good.
interesting. Okay, well then Lauren wasn't featured in many setup shots thereafter, but the setup shots just kept coming, and they were amazing, and they were beautiful.
We're gonna start bringing them back.
You need to.
I've just been trying to get in better shape because I've been body shamed a lot, so I've been insecure.
Okay, well, F those body shamers.
Yes, no, but it's a lot to handle, you know, and I'm sensitive, HSP.
Right.
So once I have a six-pack and I'm wearing a no shirt every day, we're going to do a
Heidi can sit on you while you're doing
Yeah,
push-ups
we're
again.
bringing that
And
back. I'm going to have a cane. I'm going to have a cane.
Well, last time I was pregnant sitting on him, he's like, whoa, like,
You were like,
broken
That's
his
why
leg
my
out.
back.
You pulled your butt running up the hill.
It's like, oh.
So we're going to rebrand and then get back in the game.